Hello everybody. So this is our continuation of F5 LTM. So we have already covered so many important topics. Now I am covering some remaining important topics, guys, and it is kinds of very huge, usable you can say in the production, even in interview, even at the times of troubleshootings. So yesterday session, like on my previous session, I have covered like what is UCS file backup, how we can take it, and in this session I'm going to show like how you can revert it, guys, and with the help of web UI, also through CLI command. I'm going to show both the things with the help of web UI. We'll try to revert with the help of web UI, and I'm also going to explain the CLI command. Okay. So this is the CLI command, guys. So like load sys UCS, and then we can mention the path here, and we need to run this command in TMSSL, and this is the command, and load sys UCS, and this is the path, and then we need to give the name of the backup. So whatever name generally we give at the times of backup, we need to give here, and then after that we need to set sysconfig and then reboot the device here. This is only the command we need to run. It is very straightforward. It is very simple and short. Okay. I'm going to show on the terminal also, don't worry. So first, what I will do, guys, for example, if you come here systems and archives, so I think we have already taken some backup here. I think I'm not able to remember the password. I think we have also mentioned like encrypted it, like so we have mentioned some password also. So if we try to use here, and if we try to click restore, it will ask the password. I think it was 123456. Okay. So we'll try to, use that password, and, you know, otherwise we need to take the fresh backup. So what I'm doing, I'm just going to take the fresh backup, guys. So it will be helpful because I'm not recalling the password at the moment. So let me delete it. I can delete it both. Yeah. So both has been deleted. So let me create a new backup, guys, and so that we will remember the password. So I'm just creating for that purpose, guys. So I'm just mentioning in like before upgrade, perfect, and um, let me disable it because this is the lab environment. So here, because this file is we are not sharing to someone else, like UCS backup, we are not sharing to any third party or like vendor and other stuff, right? So this is lab environment we are doing for ourselves. I'm not going to encrypt it. I'm not going to set, I'm going to include private keys, and I'm going to keep encryption as a disable. Okay. And let me finish it. Okay. So it's saying like, and name is not correct. Um, so before, let me put like before, um, before and upgrade. Let me try this name. So seems it is checking, otherwise we will get the error. Okay, so I think backup is going on, guys. So what I will do, I will delete some node and virtual server, okay, and then we'll try to revert with the help of ECS backup. And then we can realize, okay, whatever things we have deleted, it will be restored, guys. So sometimes what happened in the company, guys, so now backup has been done. So this is the path slash var local UCS, and this is the name before dash upgrade at UCS. So we need to remember this path, and I've already explained on my previous sessions. So what I'm going to do, guys, we can download also. If you click here, and we can download this to your like personal devices. In company generally we use a jump boxes, right? Perfect. So I have downloaded it, guys, and what I'm going to do here, I'm going to on the virtual server, and I'm just going to delete this. Let me delete this one, this two virtual server. Let me delete it. Okay, perfect. So I'm deleting it. Perfect. And let me delete one node. So I'm just deleting this node, guys, and let me delete it. Perfect. Okay, so what it's saying, Okay. So I think it's saying like it is referring to some of the pool. So we need to delete this pool also. So let me delete this pool, and now we can delete that node. So we need to go via the instruction, guys. Okay, we can't do anything, directly. So everything has some mechanism in the backend. This is how design the device is. Perfect. So I have deleted the node pool and two virtual servers, guys, and later realize, okay, I have done wrong things. I need to reboot in the production also, and sometimes it happen. See, no one is going to do kinds of intentionally. In short, I can tell, but maybe if happen with you in the productions and you want to revert. So that is the reason backup is very important while doing any major changes. So please remember it. Don't forget to take backup while doing any major changes. It's a vital role, and maybe it it's risk your job also. Okay, um, so that's it. Okay, so now we realize, okay, we have done some wrong things and we need to revert it, okay, with the help of UCS. So how we can do, guys? We need to go on the systems and then archives, and this is the at the moment it is here. Sometimes maybe device has some problem, so then we need to upload the UCS file with the help of whatever we have done earlier, right? So on your machine or maybe your jump server. So from there we can upload it. So it's always recommended to download. Once you have done the backup, always recommended to download also. So if you download it, it will be available in your system also, apart from the devices, right? So at the moment it's fine because this lab environment perfect and I want to restore it. And yes, so it's saying like restoring system archive and the status will be update shortly. Perfect. So we need to click OK and perfect. I will wait sometimes and then we'll see. So whatever changes we have done, guys, it will be reverted back. Okay. So I'm just pausing for 1 or 2 minutes and then we'll back. Okay. So let me pause the recording, guys. So now we know we have got some message like the configuration has not yet loaded, and if this message persists, it may indicate say a configuration problem. So generally, guys, if you are reporting any UCS file backup, your device is generally got for reboot. Okay. If it did not went for reboot, we can do manually. Then it will be back with the earlier changes, whatever it was there. So our device connection has been rebooted, restored, and because this device went for the reboot and now it is up. So it is highly recommended to don't do any times. Okay, it should be done in the non-business hours, and if it divides in HA, that is fine. So because once you have done the reboot of the CS file, our devices will go went for the reboot. Okay. So it will take some time, then we'll log in and we'll see like whatever changes we have done, it will be there. So I'm just pausing for a while, guys, again, so that this video will be not much long. So perfect, guys. So now our device is up, and if you go on the virtual server, see, so whatever things we have deleted, like this virtual server, this, it's showing a game. And if you go on the pool, now we have able to see like TSP pool, whatever you have deleted, and in nodes also. So we have deleted the DSCP, so now it is there. So this is how UCS file play a vital role to, in the production if you do any mistake, guys. Yes, one thing happen here, like this device is now in a standby. That is fine because there is no any things we have set up here related to preemption, I think. So let me log into the second box and then what I will do, I'm just going to sync these changes, guys, and then we'll do the failovers. Okay, perfect. No problem. So what we'll do, guys, we can, yeah. So now it is synced, guys. So sometimes it will take time. So we need to keep patience. And this box is a standby, but I want to make it primary itself. So we need to go on the device. and how we can do failover, guys. And this is the box two, guys. And at the moment it is active, but I want to keep it as a standby. So I'm just going to be run post a standby. So I want to make this box as a standby. Okay, perfect. So now again, if you come here, guys, and if you see here like box one, so now it is active and in sync. So everything is sync. And if you come here on the virtual server, so everything is there, right? Whatever we have deleted, we have successfully reverted it. So we are able to see our virtual server, pool, and node, right? So last thing before closing, I want to show with the help of like CLI how we can do that. So 192.168.137.108. Okay. I hope this session is informative, guys. And if you like efforts, please share it, subscribe, like in your circle. Perfect. So how we can do through CLI, guys? I'm just going to show that command. We are not going to do from here. I'm just going to explain the command. Okay, so that we can do in the production if you want to do via your CLI. Perfect, guys. Okay, so this is the command ls-l, guys, and we can see our backup, and this is the path var and local, and this is the UCS, right? So we have taken the backup today. So this is the backup before upgrade of UCS. Perfect. How we can restore it? We need to go on the TMSH, guys, TMSH cell, and then run this command like load, load, and then this command sys and UCS. And this is the configuration item, like this is the backup, right? So we have taken the backup with the name of before dash upgraded UCS, right? So just we need to run the command load and a space slash sys and then mention this file name, guys. And once you're done, and then if you hit enter, it is going to be a revert with the help of your backup. So before that, it will recommend it to save your configurations, because once it will reboot, it will wait for the reboot, or we need to do manually. Okay, so it is recommended to first save your configuration, then reboot the backup. Okay, and then reboot your devices. So once we reboot it, it will wait for the reboot, guys. Okay. Other command is also like this same thing I mentioned. So load a space slash sys and we can mention the file name, your backup name. Otherwise, second things we need to mention the path also and then the backup name. That is also fine, because by default a storing UCS file path is slash var local UCS. So this is the default path. It is also asked in the interview also. Then before that, it should be save your configuration and then reboot your devices. So this is how we can reboot the UCS file backup with the help of CLI. We can select terminal as well as web UI. Yes, I hope this session has been informative for everybody. So if you like the efforts, please share, like, subscribe as much as possible, and share this to the needed people. And let's meet to again to some new topics in the next sessions. Okay, and I would like to thank you to everyone for the watchings. So have a nice day ahead, guys. Thanks for your time.